You know, it's that time of year again that it grieves me. It grieves a lot of people that our children all throughout the nation are heading back to the most godless institutions to be educated, to actually be indoctrinated. And by definition, public school in the United States that proudly bolsters and proudly proclaims that God is not allowed in their school is by definition godless. They're not godly, they're godless. And if you see the curriculum with CRT and all this other nonsense and satanic curriculum that they're pushing, I think it's time for people to get their head out of the sand and at least admit to themselves if you send your child to public school, and that's your choice, you have the right, you are sending your child into a godless institution where the Lord Jesus Christ can neither be named or praised, where he cannot be studied, but he can be mocked, he can be blasphemed. Your child can be told that he comes from soup or she comes from soup, that she's nothing but an animal. And that's what they're going to hear for the next 13 years of their life if they don't go to college and get the communist icing put on that satanic curriculum cake that they're fed day in and day out for the early part of their lives. So I want you to think about this. And if you've never actually thought about it, when they say that God is not allowed in those schools, then they're godless. Satan can be discussed. Muhammad can be discussed. Any other religious figure can be discussed except the Lord Jesus Christ. If you want to know why there's blood and mayhem and mass shootings in the schools, you've thrown God out and you've created a nice little playground for the devil and his curriculum, the devil and his doctrine. And that's where these children are going, and that's why in between 7 to 9 out of 10 will leave the faith by the time they get completely programmed by these satanic people. And you'll make an excuse and say, well, they're nice folks. Well, that may be. Nice people can teach satanic doctrine. Friendly people can teach satanic doctrine. Friendly people can blaspheme Jesus and have a smile on their face. And that's what's happening to these children. So I pray that you will remember these children in prayer as they go back, as they're put into the lion's den with nobody there to protect them. They're more like prisons than they are education centers. The parents are just pushed out for all manner of excuses. They'll say it's for security or they'll say it's for this. But the reality is they want your children. So pray for them at the very least, that they'll be sheltered and protected physically and spiritually and emotionally, because we're sending them off to war without armor and without weapons and expecting Satan to raise these children and them turn out godly. That may not sit well with you, but sit back and see if it's not true, because that's exactly the truth. And these children need our prayers. These children need to be raised by their godly parents, is the truth of it. But can we not at least pray for them as they go to these God-rejecting, godless facilities? Think about it.